Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nenna and today I am back with another video. Of course, I was on vacation for the past 3 weeks and I need a few days to kind of get back into the swing of things. So I apologize if there won't be many more videos this week, but I am planning on recording soon. One of the things that I really needed to do before I left, and I think many months before that, was to go through my content, really organize it, and get rid of things that I really don't use, which I still I need to do so much more. I'm not kidding. There is so much content that I know I don't use, but they're either unnamed or I just haven't really gotten, the chance or the will yet to go through and I guess see, what I want to keep, what I don't want to keep, and organize it some more. I made a good start today. It's always nice discovering some other things or, certain mods finally working. I know that the way that I do this, the way that I clean my CC, my mods, the folder, the way that I do things, that is not necessarily the right way. I just want to say that before, I get any comments or people are questioning the way that I do this or the way that I go into game and use the little, bin icon to get rid of my CC. Yes, I know it is a very good way, very fast way of corrupting your game, but quite honestly, I do it anyway. I don't know. I guess I just like to live like that, so I know it's wrong, but don't do what I do, okay? Don't do it. I'm just doing it because I want to. I'll take responsibility and I'll face the consequences once we get to that point. But I knew that I wanted certain things to work, which I knew were not really working that well anymore. There's a few things that I did to achieve this, and this is, I think, the best and easiest way to clean. I would like for you to get 𝒐𝒂𝒔 installer or 𝒐𝒂𝒔 installer. I don't know if there's a 2 in there, but it's called 𝒐𝒂𝒔 installer. Basically, when you select the folder that you want to scan, it'll show you all of the items, and sometimes, downloads, custom content has weird names or numbers and you're like, I don't really know what this is, I don't remember. Now with this program, you click on the item. When it does know, it will tell you, hey, this number 123 is actually a hair color or a hairstyle, and then you can put that in your hair colors or hairstyle or hair folder. I don't know what you have, but I just have one that's called hair, I think. But yeah, you can plop that thing in there. Let's say you have multiple, it'll also show you how many you have of that same one because it'll light up a different color. And typically when something is red, I just tend to get rid of it. You'll have to, go through the program and see for yourself how it works. I just get rid of everything that's red unless it's a mod, because mods tend to show up as red. Doesn't mean necessarily that there's anything wrong with it. It just shows you it's a script file basically, and it alters your game, which the program kind of realizes is like it's potentially harmful. So you guys know I don't typically read the instructions. I like to figure things out for myself. I'm just like that. I'm just like, ugh, don't want people to tell me what to do. I'll figure it out myself. And so I would recommend you getting that program. And what I also would recommend is to regularly go through your folders, scan them, and throw things away if you don't like them. You can go into your game and do like that. I wouldn't recommend it, but you could if you wanted to. I have recently started to number my folders, so you'll see I have a bunch of 23 and then a number. No, a name, a 23 and a name, so that I know that this folder has been checked this year, and then I'm going to try and keep that updated for however long I play The Sims, really. I'll try to go through it yearly and keep it updated like that. And I also put an X. You won't see that in the beginning, but eventually somewhere through the video you'll see me putting an X in front of folders that have too many confusing items or things I just don't want to really organize at this second, at this moment. So I know that I have to come back and put them in the right folders, but I also know that the game works with them, which is very important. Now I have a few folders that kind of clash with one another. So for example, I had merged all of my hood CC, which was the biggest mistake ever because hood CC you just take it from me, just don't merge it, because when it comes down to, you know, mods for your hood, if one conflicts with another, you merge them all, it's basically your own personal hell. So I got rid of those, and I'm gonna have to reinstall, you know, things that I want individually and just plop them in the folder. Anyway, I'm drifting off, but yeah, take it from me, don't merge too much. There's the folders, of course, that don't really work, and there's like a bunch of like maybe hundreds of items in there, and having to go through them, it's a lot of work. And the Simpack installer, the clean installer, the Simpack cleaner, it will not tell you which one is conflicting with your game. You know, it will tell you doubles and if it's dangers and, you know, potential conflicts, but it will not tell you if it's the one that's doing the one thing you don't want it to do. So one of the things that I have quite often is crashing, and usually it's because of a particular item. Last time it was a bed, so I had to delete my beds and find out which bed it was, which was fun because they weren't organized. Then there's also a mod that seems to conflict whenever I buy clothes through the computer, because I buy an outfit and then it crashes, which is also fun. And then there's also this CC, this item somewhere, that if I press on the mirror it crashes. So, you know, having to go through folders was necessary for me. And as you see somewhere in the video, I'm using the 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂 world for this because I really want to go and, like, you know, just make it look nicer. But there were so many things wrong with like the families and the mods and things just not working that I was like, oh, you know what, I need to fix this, you know, before I start recording more 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂. And you'll see that the house is actually looking different from the video that I've done about the house makeover, because after that video there was a mod somewhere conflicting and it was a bed somewhere conflicting, and in the end everything just, it looks a little different. So what I'm gonna do is I'll eventually go through the house again once everything is set and you know, makeover, do another makeover, not a big one, not a recording worthy one, but just kind of clean up the room, and then I can finally, you know, do some more recording. But that is on the back burner for now. But in the end, in the last seconds of this video, you will see that I managed to save the game, and that was after using the computer and the mirror, and of course just, you know, saving. So I have some good hope that it works. I just need to find those files that are, you know, in the hundreds that are causing this to not work anymore, and just test them out individually, which is going to be a lot of work. First I'm going to try per folder. There's 2 folders that could be the reason. Well, I know it's the reason because I took them out and it works. So it's in those folders, and I'm just going to have to like first do it per folder, see which folder it is, and then, you know, split the CC, and then, you know, you get the gist. It's quite a lot. But I have the time, and like I said, I just came back from vacation, so I have I need a little bit of, you know, adjusting, and I've had some wonderful relaxing, I had a great time. Basically, it was so nice. It's always nice being with my gran and seeing family. I think she's the person that understands me the best, and we just have this good connection, this great connection, and I always feel so comfortable, so at ease. And even though I'm not born in the country, I'm not, you know, I haven't really stayed with her that often. I stayed with her for 3 months when I was about 18, and I think I was 18 or 19. I'm really not sure. It feels like it was 40 years ago, but I know that I'm not even that old, you know, but it feels like it's so long ago. I just don't really remember. But yeah, so when I was 18, I stayed there, and then the next time I stayed there was last year for another 3 months, and I was over there for Christmas, and I'm back again, and I just came home. So this time I didn't stay 3 months, it was only 3 weeks, but still, it's just incredible how the first time like I've ever come there, I just like laid in the bed and was like at ease, you know, like I know my grand says this is home, you're home, like your body, your everything can just feel like you're home, but it's still just incredible to me how much at ease I can be somewhere I've really not been very much, and just fall asleep like I don't know, I've been there for like years, and I don't know, I'm just so at ease. And that being said, I do kind of fall asleep everywhere. Like I fall asleep in the car, mostly in the car, or in the bus. Anything that moves puts me to sleep, really, besides my bed. But I guess since my bed doesn't move, I don't fall asleep. So I should really just get somebody to rock my bed for me so I can do some real good sleep. I should just move side to oh, I should put Ariana Grande on it. Anyway, I guess this is also my kind of hey, I'm back video. I was going to do one and say hey, I'm back, but then I thought let's just give some purpose to this video. So yes, I am back, but I'm also cleaning, and I know some people really like organization videos. They really love seeing people, you know, go through things, and I do kind of like it as well, sometimes, not always, but sometimes, and it's just something that really needed to be done. I have a few changes coming for this channel. Well, it's not like major things that you guys will notice, you guys will see a difference, but there is one thing that I'm hoping you guys will see a difference with, and that is coming soon. So for those who don't know, my birthday is next month, and as per usual, I get gifts from my family, and they always ask me what I want, and then I pick something, and they buy it for me. And this year I really struggled with the idea because I tend to get things that I know will last me for years. I like getting purses, handbags, or shoes or jewelry because, like I said, I'll use them every day, and I only need one of those. I mean, I guess for jewelry I do need multiple for, you know, different body parts, but for the most part only one purse, one handbag, and I have one pair of shoes that I wear every day, and the rest is just like extra, you know. So I tend to not get things for other purposes. I really don't like spending money on things that are, to me, more like a luxury item. It's just, I don't know, I just maybe if I had like thousands to spend every month, I would be more inclined, but it's just not really in me at the moment. And I really sat there thinking, what am I going to do with myself this year? Like, I really couldn't think of anything because I already got everything that I need. And I then thought about, you know, where am I the most of my time? Where am I? What am I doing? And I realized that I do spend quite a lot of time at this desk at the computer because it's where I do my videos, it's where I do my drawing, it's where I sit to eat my breakfast and dinner and lunch. And I know that sounds very tragic, but let's just okay, I just feel comfortable eating by myself alone. Okay, it's just what I do. I eat alone every day. And I have, you know, I have PC stuff. That's the thing. I do have, well, I had to upgrade my computer because it was like 11 or 12, 13 at the time, and it was giving blue screens. It really was giving up on me, so I had to. And, you know, after that, I was thinking, should I then also upgrade my screen, my keyboard, my mouse, my speakers, everything? But then I thought, well, no, I don't really have the money. Plus, it doesn't really make sense. Like, it still works. My computer has been here for like 3, 4, 5 years. I don't really remember. So let's say it's been around 5 years, right? Let's exaggerate a little bit, 5 years later. So that means that the rest of my, you know, my PC stuff is about 13, 14, 15 years old by now. And I just sat here thinking, okay, what is the biggest thing I could do for myself to really make things more pleasant? And it was hard because there's nothing wrong with what I have, but I really wanted to upgrade my computer stuff and I guess spoil myself to something I consider a bit more luxury. I'll insert a clip here if you guys are interested, but I got this new mouse and this new keyboard, and I'm hoping to get more stuff eventually, like more aesthetic stuff, so to say, like a nice mouse mat, and perhaps I need to, you know, I'll add some other things, but for the most part, it's, you know, things I need as well. Like I need to paint my desk. I really do need to. It's not dirty, you guys can see it in the video. It's just one of these desks, like this desk was I think already like 10 years old before I got it, so I think the desk is well over like 20 years, 25 years, maybe the desk is like 30 years old by now. And it's not just, you know, it's not stained per se, it's more like the old paint layers are coming off, and I need to kind of like either I strip the whole thing and paint over it or just keep painting over. But I think I'll just keep painting over because you know, white layers do take a few layers, and I feel like it will be more hassle to really like start over, but I do tend to just kind of like paint over. I really do. It used to be orange, and then eventually it turned gray, and then I painted it black, and now it's white, so there's quite a lot of layers underneath, and I really do need to paint it. So it is a project that I'm willing to do this year. I'm thinking doing it more around summertime because I can open the windows and I can make sure I'm like out all day. So that is something I want to do as well. But something else that I want to do and I'm going to do is get myself a second screen, and that is super exciting because 2 screens is very fancy to me, okay? But I knew that I needed one. I knew it because I sit here and I do my drawings, and I like to do things at the same time because sometimes I just need to be distracted from the thing that I'm doing, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's like I'll be drawing, but when I draw, I'm super relaxed, right? But I have a lot of trauma from, you know, last year that I need to like go through and get through and work on. And when I do things like drawing, which is relaxing, or reading, my brain just subconsciously, I'm like talking and thinking, and I'm really good at drawing and thinking at the same time. So then when I put on, like, for example, a show, I have something in my ears talking to me, which makes it harder to talk to myself. And then when I'm drawing, I can like look at something else and be visually stimulated. So it really helps me, and it's just something that I've been wanting. Sorry, my foot is falling asleep. It's just been something I really want to invest in, and I just could never really like come up with a reason. But then I thought, well, hey, my birthday is coming up, so that would be good. So yeah, I'm getting another screen as well. I'm not gonna change my speakers or anything because really I think that's a little too much, but I'm getting a new screen. It's just really nice. It's exciting, it's different, and it feels like I'm spoiling myself, which is in fact true. I am spoiling myself. I am a little disappointed though because I do love getting things from the same brand. I don't know what it is, just having everything from the same brand just makes me happy and makes me feel nice. But everything that I own is a different brand at this point. So I have an Asus computer. My mouse is Razer now, and my keyboard used to be a Medion, I believe, but now it's called 𝒂𝒌𝒆 Royal Clutch. I think this is 𝒂𝒌𝒆 Royal Clutch. And my desktop that I have now is a Medion, and the one that I saw, I think, was a Philips. So I'm gonna have all sorts of brands. But the main thing, the reason why I am also excited is because my old screen, for those who don't know, you can record in any dimension you want, unless I guess it's a bigger dimension than your screen is wide or long. So for example, I always record in 1600 times 900, which is then rendered in 1080 HD, which YouTube supports. And since the dimensions are, you know, relatively the same, it all kind of renders nicely and it fits, it works. But it's not a true 1080 HD because my computer doesn't go up to that size. But let's just say at least 1080 something. If it was that big, I would be able to render and record in a true 1080 HD quality, which would mean that the quality of my videos are going to improve. So my videos will just look better. Basically, it'll be more crisp, it'll look way nicer, and hopefully it will be more enjoyable for you guys to watch. And it also gives me some more, you know, more, how do I even put it? It gives me more to look at. I have more canvas to work with, which will also be nice for drawing, but also for playing games, because everything will be a little bit more zoomed out and just, I don't know, just fits nicer, you know what I mean? Guys, you should see this. I'll insert a picture here as well. Look at this. This is my pear tree. I bought this last year and it didn't do anything, and then it fell out and then it dried up, and I was like, oh crap, I killed it. Like, I killed my pear tree. Like, how hard is it to kill a tree put outside? But then when I was in England, when I was with my grandma, my mom texted me. She's like, look, there's flowers in your tree. And I'm like, holy crap, it's not dead. It was just in winter sleep, I guess. And I googled it. It's a self-fertilization plant. Not all pear trees do this, but mom and my is able to fertilize itself, and it should give me pears in like 3 to 4, 5, 6 months. It should do it in September. So oh my god, I'll have my own pears in September. And you know what I think it is? I generally think that I'm gonna be excited for pears, and then in the end it's September, because my pear tree is still an infant. You know, it's like a child tree, so it's in its young years, and pear trees can live to like 20 years. I think it said something on Google. So this pear tree is gonna be around for a while, and it's still like a baby. I'm going off to college in about 18 years. So it could very well be that I'm excited for pears that are probably the size of like a Brussels sprout. But just imagine eating a Brussels sprout sized pear. Sounds delicious, doesn't it? Oh my god. Should sell them on like Etsy. Buy myself grown Brussels sprout sized pears. Yum yum. Anyway, I'm drifting off. Yeah, I don't have any more footage, so I'm gonna have to, kind of round this off, but I'm just happy to be here. I hope you guys all had a great Easter. I hope you guys have a lovely March, April, and I hope to be back with more videos soon. I'm so excited to be here and to talk to you guys again. I really did miss you, and I just want to say thank you so much for supporting my channel. Thank you so much for watching my videos and for the engagement, the comments, the reactions. I guess that's the same thing, but still the comments, the likes, and everything. And I just want to remind you that my channel will be nothing without you, whether you're lurking, commenting, watching, subscribing, or just checking up on me every now and then. Thank you all so much for that. And like I said, once again, this would be nothing without you guys. It really wouldn't be here. So you guys are very important to my channel and to me, and you guys make me happy whenever I think about you. And when I'm having a bad day, I just remember that all these people, these thousands of people, like, I guess you guys like my channel enough to be subscribed at least. Doesn't mean you have to like me. That's true. You don't have to like me, but at least you like something about me, right? That's good enough to me. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope to be back soon, and see y'all in the next one. Bye.